is AI. Yeah, you used to be able to look at the fingers and feet and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
you can't do that shit? You know what I mean?
It's going to get better. North Face is going to get better.
Hmm.
No, 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 he didn't click in yet, huh?
Nah, nah, no, no. Should
I
we
tried to
wait?
call him. Yeah, I tried to call him several times. I texted him.
Okay. Yeah, I sent it to yeah, I sent it to the Phantom Fantomny at gmail.com.
And I sent it to when you send it to me, I send it to his what you call it to his inbox. So we can get started.
All right, no doubt. I tell you what, give me one micro second. Let's get it together. Let's get it together, man. Let's get it together.
Hmm. Yeah, let me get my
Let's
note.
get it together. Know there got to be a game on.
Hey, hey, football season is on its way. Mm-hmm.
Boy, they're gonna be busy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all know.
Let's do this
Hey,
here.
what about turn on the joint had the dirty channel? Y'all be like, Jay said, yo, freaky ass. Yeah, let's go. Okay, WNBA. Hey, can I be honest, man, about WNBA, man? If I turn the WNBA on and there's no Caitlin Clark, watch. I want to see Caitlin Clark do some fly shit.
ain't ain't nobody else. Nobody else make you feel that way.
I'm just being honest.
Oh, no, hey, you right.
I'm just noticing because the only game I really click on are the Fever games. Like when I see that red logo, oh, that's Kane Clark. Click on. She's in street clothes. Fire.
Wait, did y'all see where somebody threw a dildo on the court?
No
What's
what?
that? Oh yeah, they do the green deal. Green. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
what,
green
oh,
dildo on the
that's what I'm
court.
saying. Society, man. We're come on, man. That's no respect, bro.
No respect. None.
But again, no respect, but expected.
Mm. I mean, do y'all think a man threw that, or you think a woman threw that joint?
Oh man, I don't know, man.
I mean,
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
It could
That's a
go either way. It could go either way.
yeah, true story. I need to look more into that story to see if one of those what they call butches threw that joint out there.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. This is a good one right here. So
But
yeah, we can start right now, man. Yep,
but
yep, 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 yep. Knock out a real good one. Three, two, one. What's up, y'all? It's your main man, Jay Sands on sports, hip hop, and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. Episode 127, I think. And yeah, we took some time off, just been chilling, a lot of relaxing, a lot of golfing, a lot of vacationing. Went to Orlando with moms and yeah, but where am I? And where I'm going? I'm going to Philly tomorrow. Going to Ocean City over the weekend. So summertime is hot outside, and you're just moving around. So that's
yeah,
what we've been doing. But as you guys been noticing, there's a lot more football chatter in the air. They talking about that ball. I got the new college on PlayStation, so that football is creeping back. So everybody's creeping back to their podcast mic from the summer break. You feel what I'm saying? So
because July
yeah,
July is horrible.
yeah. It's been hot too, bro. Like this is hot. So it's been hot. But yo, so saw the new Fantastic Four with my daughter. That was off
Okay.
the chain because I'm a superhero nut. So
Like that.
uh,
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Did y'all seen Fantastic Four?
Yep. Yep. I
You
went with
saw
my
it?
I went with my daughter too.
Okay, got you. Yeah, it was good. Again, I was a DC guy, but I know Marvel, you know what I'm saying? The Fantastic Four was always somebody I always wanted to be. Flame on! Flame on a nigga. Yeah, you always wanted to do that. Y'all see Superman? See Superman?
Nope.
I ain't see. I want to see it, but I ain't see
So
that. I ain't see that. Cuz, how you doing, man?
Escaping tsunamis, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
got one on the way. Yeah, yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
to Japan. Yeah.
yeah, the
Russia. Yeah.
the earthquake from Russia was the sixth largest earthquake recorded in history.
Yeah.
mm,
So we had a just kind of a watch. you know, if you were to go there down to the, whether it's Santa Monica or Long Beach, you see, waves are a bit more rigid, but
Okay. Yeah.
everything's cool. The watch is over. It ended 2:30 this morning, and I've been able to get my little workouts in, walk. You know what I'm saying? It's been unusually humid out here.
Yeah, it's humid everywhere. Yeah, it's humid.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And mosquitoes getting busy, you know what
Ooh, yeah.
I mean? But yeah, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? Been trying to escape the heat in
Yeah.
in the tsunamis.
Yeah, I just heard some dope. I'm not, creating music, so I found a dope post about melanin. About why it was created, why it was necessary for people near the equator to have melanin. You know what I
Right.
mean? And the
Mhm.
importance of it. Why it's not just in your skin, even though your skin is your biggest body part, it's in all your organs. And yeah, anyway, I went on a melon dive. Melanin dive and a melon dive because I'm eating a watermelon every day. So I got the fresh watermelon with my cousin, you know what I mean? Fresh watermelon juice with the mint from the backyard in it. So yeah. I'm on both melons. But yeah, and also like you said, it's humid as hell. Man, look, I need like 3, 4 shower. I'm musty as hell. I need like this is when you need them oils. You need to hit that collar with the oil.
With with the Egyptian musk.
Ooh, some blue now or something, man. Because boy, this is a new one. But the T-shirt I had on while I was out driving around earlier, I came back home. Oh man, yeah.
All that hard work.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, like I said, man, it's just you don't want to be out somewhere and you the one. You don't want to be the one.
No.
No doubt. So yo, we got a very, very special guest in my hometown. Yeah, that's right, y'all. 614 in my hometown. Definitely somebody who's been a part of hip hop since we talk about the golden era. Well, this brother was at the start of the golden era, and I'm talking about DJ Kid Magic Rock. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going down, fellas?
All
How's
right,
it going?
check this out. This is how we do it on Sands on Sports. We need a 20-second bio real quick.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Gotta do 20, gotta do 20, gotta do 20.
Mm,
You can squeeze in, we'll give you extra 10.
I'm bad, man. I'm real bad, man, with sports. I apologize, man. I think I'm too old, man. I think I'm too old.
Well,
I think I'm
I'm
too
about
old.
to choke on some damn mint. Well, check this out. Again,
Okay,
just 20-second bio. Tell people who you are.
okay. So I'm from Columbus, Ohio, DJ. Been doing it since the '80s. Um, had a contract back in the day with B-Boy Records, same label Karis One was on, and met Anthony Rasan, and he ended up managing a couple groups, Craig G, Juice Crew, and he had a new group, the UMCs, and he knew about my cuts, plugged me in, and
Yeah,
we
hot
are.
shit. Yeah, blue cheese.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
I appreciate you.
Well, check this out, man. You say we man, look, probably about 75% of the artists that come on Sands on Sports don't know anything about sports.
I don't know nothing about it, man.
I'm just here to tell you that, and that's not me. I know it, not everything, but I know a lot of stuff about sports. But check it out, man. It's hip hop and sports, so we're gonna
Okay.
do all
Okay.
that. But fuck all that. I gotta ask you, man. What's your favorite football team? It could be college or NFL. What's your favorite football team?
Steelers, because I was born in
What?
Harrisburg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. The
Yep.
state capital.
Yeah, I was born in the capital. I didn't live there. I didn't grow up there, but
Okay.
that's what my birth certificate says. My
Check it
mom.
out. I'm telling you how they roll. A lot of the dudes in Harrisburg are Eagles fans right now. But
Okay.
if Steelers win next year, they're gonna be Steeler fans. No, I'm just tripping now. A lot of dudes in Harrisburg claim that Philly, man. So yeah, a lot of Eagles. Matter of fact, LaShawn McCoy, ex-Eagle, he's from Harrisburg, I believe. And
Okay.
Yep. All right, what about baseball?
Baseball, hmm, don't don't really like baseball too much, man.
You ain't like
What
the
about you? Who
Columbus
you taking?
Clippers?
Huh?
You ain't like the Columbus Clippers?
I did like the Clippers. I
Remember
did.
Dion played for the Columbus Clippers?
I did
Shout out
like.
to Coach Prime. Hey, get better, Coach Prime.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Prayers to you,
Yeah.
and yeah, we just need you here, man. But yeah, you remember when Dion and Jerry Curl was in Columbus?
Yes.
That shit was crazy,
You're
bro.
right. The Clippers was dope. I did like the Clippers.
What about hooping? What about hooping? You got any hoop squads?
You know what? I fell off after Jordan. Ain't that bad?
Oh, okay.
That's how old school I am.
Well, check this out,
Jordan
man.
picked it up.
I just want to give you a little bit of. They got this cat called LeBron
I
James.
know.
Yeah,
I heard about him. I heard about him.
yeah, LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some LeBron James. Well, check this out. Did you play any sports coming up?
I did. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a little something. So before I fell in love with hip hop, I liked Magic Johnson. I liked the Lakers.
Okay.
And and I was like, that's how I got my name. I was like, what would Magic name his kid, his child? And then I was like, Magic Kid. And I was like, nah, that don't sound right. Then I was like, Kid Magic. So when I was balling, because I like to play, I like to, be a playmaker. I like to play. So pass off.
Yeah.
So that I was Kid Magic. And then when I fell in love with hip hop, I started playing basketball together. And it was
What age?
DJ Kid
Yeah.
Magic.
What age was this you were hooping?
80, 80. It wasn't 85. I graduated in 85. So I was hooping.
Oh shit, that's old school Columbus. What school in
Yeah,
Columbus?
I'm 58. So yeah, I'm old.
What's
I'm
what
old.
school in Columbus?
Say it again.
What school?
South, Columbus South.
Oh, Sal. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah,
Driving Park. Yeah.
y'all. Hey, that was out there by DeSales and all that. What was the
It was. It was, yeah. Right there on
yeah,
Parsons.
yeah. I was at Whitehall.
Okay.
Back
Okay.
in the day. Back in the day.
Yeah. So I was hooping probably like 83, 84. And
Who
then
were?
once DJing, I completely stopped. I
Yeah,
completely,
Columbus got
completely.
Columbus got a lot of hoopers. I mean, yeah, Columbus. Matter of fact, Samaki Walker went to
Yep.
Whitehall. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yep.
He
I
went
remember
to Whitehall. Yeah, went for like a year, but and they went to the state. I think they lost, but and now his son is in the NBA, man. So that's hot grease right there. You don't have any hooping stories, do you? Back when you played? Oh man, we lost though. It's all good. Well, check this out. Jay Sands, since we're talking about Columbus, Ohio, Jay Sands got a back when I played. All right, let's go, man. Whitehall High School, they had we didn't have no fence, so don't you couldn't hit a home run. You just had to hit it so far you ran all the way around inside the Parker. You know what I mean? But if you were left-handed, you can hit it off the school and it's a home run. So I'm big enough. I'm not even big enough myself. I'm big enough to two lefties. My brother Jimmy, he was one of the first people lefty that hit it off the school. Oh, Jimmy hitting it off the school.
Wow.
And then my man, shout out to Olitha Wall. Oli was a wrestler, like state champion wrestler, scholarship at O State or whatever. But also he played baseball with us, and he was good at baseball. So anyway, Oli, he didn't like. I think my brother kind of hit it like a fly ball pop up. Oli would hit them joints like the Air Force One going to the school. So yeah, that was a dope moment in high school back when I played, was watching the lefties hit the ball off of Whitehall High School
Lefties,
because we didn't have a fence.
lefties was hard to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize about that. My
Oh
brother,
no, hey, check it out. We keep it, man. Check it out, man. This is top-notch professional hip hop, sports, and entertainment. We kept, bro. Check it out. You got to rewind the show from this part, and you know what I mean. You're gonna be like, yo, them niggas is nice, man. They like Ocho and Ump. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They got the chemistry popping. But anyway, hold on. You hear the sound? The sound means we are going out of the first quarter and we're going into the second quarter now. start the second quarter off, I want to ask you, what are you listening to? What are you listening to right now? Like the new music that came out, what are you listening to?
I like I like the Slick Rick. I like all the new stuff. The Slick
Yeah,
LL's dope. I know that's a little older now.
yeah.
The
2025.
the Nas is dope.
Yeah, yeah.
The what's the dude's name? Everybody's talking about him. Forgot his name that damn quick.
Can you,
Eclipse.
the
Oh, the
clips.
clips, the clips.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
Yeah. Clips. Yeah.
what y'all bumping.
Sure. Definitely. I've been rocking with this clips. This clips album is fire.
Yes, it is.
And Slick Rick's album that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
He sound, he sound like he ain't took no time off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you got that especially that single where he's talking about he's a
Landlord.
yeah, I was like, here, this is that grown folk music that I want to hear right here. You know what I mean? New
Yeah.
experiences. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I thought that was dope. It was a great
I
album.
got I got really excited about that premiere too. Uh the one dude where he's mixing in the Biggie, where he's like Amani, whatever.
Yeah.
Old too. It's a little old. That's dope. That took me back too. That beat took me back. I was
Yeah.
like,
Speaking of beats, I don't like everything, but I think I do. Like Alchemist, he's making a lot of great projects. Now, first of all, I don't know when he eats. Because he's putting out about 200, 300 beats a year.
yeah,
Projects and instrumentals. So he's just knocking 5 out a day or something. But regardless of that, him and Gibbs just put out an album. So I was listening to Freddie Gibbs' album. Very impressed by the production. Again, and again, it's like every album. You're gonna have some joints you like. You're gonna have some joints you really like. You're gonna have some joints that you're cool on. But it's about, to me, always with an album, finding your joints that you like. And
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Alchemist. Like again, he had the one with 2 Chainz and Larry June and whatnot. So yeah, I've been listening to that. Let me go on my title real quick. And
I do like that. I'm waiting for that Erica Badu and Alchemist joint.
yeah. Tyler got a joint. You know, what I mean, I skimmed through it. I really didn't listen. First of all, my daughter's a big Tyler fan, so this is a Tyler house. So word up. And I skimmed through it. And the thing I'm taking from Tyler, man, is the voice he's becoming.
Mm.
And he's becoming a powerful motherfucker at a young age. And I'm not talking about money. I'm just talking about energy.
Mm,
He's like yeah. So he had an interview and he had a comment where, and I've always been pro. Matter of fact, this is my career right now. Cleaning my damn hard drive. I'm just cleaning my hard drive. All the shit you done heard from me in the last 2, 3 years, I'm just cleaning my hard drive, piecing songs together, packaging them into albums the best way I can. And that's all it is. I'm not writing new 16s. I got 14 rhyme books. I ain't use all of them. I'm using them motherfuckers. I'm not dying and that 16 staying and that new is coming out. So that's what I've been on. And that's the message that he was getting across. Like, yo, don't just get your shit out there. It doesn't have to come out like the Golden Globe Awards every time you do a release. Like there was a release that Cash Flow Buddha. Yeah, I hired a publicist. I tried to take steps to make it get as much exposure as I could. Excuse me, let me turn that off. But yeah, but you don't need that red carpet treatment every time you do a release, man. At the end of the day, all of us have people who know our names, so really you're doing it for them. So yeah, get some new shit out there, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in the next few months. I'm getting a whole bunch of new shit out there, man.
There it is.
And I also
respect,
listen to my stuff, like
res- respect.
yeah. Yeah, listen to my stuff too. Yep. Spend a lot of time listening to my stuff.
I enjoyed the show we did together in Brooklyn.
Yeah. We did the
Those
show.
those beats that you had, man. That's why I ran up on you. I was
Yeah,
like, that,
appreciate it.
was it a J. Ross beat? Whatever you.
Well, yeah. No, fuck that. The Long Callous songs were J. Rawls beats, and
Mm,
maybe one Rashad beat on the Lone Catalyst joint, and
mm,
then a couple solos. But and the thing about it is, man, like I'm noticing, like I know the Lone Catalyst lyrics, but if I don't, because I've practiced that for years and years, but the new stuff, man, shit, hey. I might have to. I see why they rap over their tracks. Fucking like
mm.
shit. Some of these new. I'm a producer. Now. I make beats, man. I'm not even a rapper. No. I'm a producer, man. But okay. Well, hey, this is one thing that people kind of always talk about. I'm gonna see how you guys feel about it. First week numbers. Like I can give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck the first week numbers of Midnight Marauders. I couldn't tell you. I dubbed it. Motherfucking that was
Right,
the numbers.
right,
Side A and side B, I got the dub and I was bumping it. But
right.
that's the term they throw out now. What were the first week numbers? What did they do the first week? Well, how important is that to you guys as consumers?
Well, I'll start first. Right now, given uh with streaming residual like the money that comes from the actual streams,
Yeah,
I don't think it's important. I think uh it's really about giving it more time than that first week. I think that's a metric that's created by labels because they
yeah,
want to get to the next project. They want to keep pushing out stuff. Uh I think it's important that you create a piece of art. I think that is the most important thing right now is okay, yeah, maybe you started out slow. People didn't, know who you are or didn't know you dropped the project because it's so convoluted with so much music and so many headlines. But if it has staying power and people, people
yeah,
just hear it, they're like word of mouth. It's a spread slowly, 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 and get to that fever pitch. I think that's what time it is right now. That first week, first month really don't mean nothing as far as
mm,
I'm concerned.
yeah, yeah,
I have to go with him on that. Exactly. Hit it dead on, dead on.
mhm,
It's just like the industry. That's how they look at it. Like just like movies, they were like that first week we made this much, but what happened after that? Once people got the word of it, you know what I mean. You could
yeah,
sell it. You could sell. Gene was behind you. You
yeah,
could sell a lot, but what about once they hear it and then like you said, word of mouth? Then they be like, man, don't buy that shit. And
mhm.
word word of mouth, that's it right there. Ain't nothing better than word of mouth because that's someone just believing in what they heard and hyping up their boy. That's
Yeah,
better. That's better than anything. Word of mouth. But
mm.
yeah, he's right. I agree 100%. How about you? What's your take on it?
I give a damn about sales,
Yeah.
man. I'm listening for the beats. I'm trying to hear it. Matter of fact, I'm not. I skim the beats first, and then I listen to it. I just want to hear. I just want to hear something new, and then I'll turn it off, go to the next one, and then I'll come back to it. But yeah, I don't. I've never been concerned about. And honestly, that might be the thing with me. Like I don't care what my shit sell. I don't give a fuck. I sell something, but I don't. That's never going to be a concern of mine. Hopefully, so yeah, I don't. It kind of it annoys me
Yeah.
because it's a gauge that doesn't have any validity. Like just because you did like I guess Vanilla Ice or somebody would have did 300 the first week back in the day, I guess, but it wasn't. It's not valid.
Mm.
Like
And
check out, check out. No diss, because a lot of people fuck with it. But Flow Rider, Flow Rider does great numbers. I'm talking about nigga. Yeah, he does MGM numbers, but it is that hardcore hip hop? Nah. It's just like, like, yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, it ain't about dissing the man or nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and diss him. I don't like that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. It ain't about. Like, again, I can. It,
Low rider. Hey, you got your
Nah, but there is a market for that. It's just the again. I consider myself rare, where I cared about the conversation in hip hop and what it was, how it was affecting and what it was solving. So that's always been the thing that kind of like makes me twitch a little bit when I hear somebody kick. I guess what a kicking knowledge or whatever and whatnot. And you know, I can only do so much hip hop parade. You know, hey ho, you know, I mean, I can only do too much of that. And when you do it, so you take not again, no, this hip hop parade is a shit, but they take the hip hop parade and I did and make it pop. And
Yeah,
then it's Britney Spears now. You know what
yeah,
I mean? It's
yeah.
Christina Aguilera. It's Justin Timberlake now. And so I would put Flow Rider in that Taylor Swift
right.
conversation before I would put him in a conversation about Public Enemy.
Right. You know, this reminds me of what I just heard from Will I Am, right?
Yeah.
He was on he's being interviewed and um he basically said that Black Thought was arms and legs better than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like, no diss to Jay, but from my opinion is based
Yeah.
off what I like is someone who plays with those words a bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you say, new sounds, new frequencies, new vibrations. And it said like, you know, Jay's kind of caught in this world where yet he's like street, but he's like pop as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what he creates has to be in a certain box for it to be consumed by, you know, what he say he got to when
Yeah.
you got more baggies, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got a package this way for it to sell the way it is. You know what I'm saying? More money, more problems. And Will I Am was like, yo, like Black Thought, when you hear his the frequency that's coming off that music, the way he bends words,
Yeah.
it's just more appealing to him. You
Yeah.
know, that's what you're saying. Like, yo, there's no this the Glow Rider, but
Yeah.
this is what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
how I
Yeah.
listen to music. So yeah, fam, shit.
Yeah. 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 Just something that will challenge the listener. You know, I like Smokey Robinson. I like the Temptation, but even those songs had and the writing, you know, those songs had depth. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, they
So
did.
yeah, you know, I don't want to shortchange that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I just people choose what they want, and man, a lot of more motherfuckers like Flow Rider than most deaf. That's crazy to me. That's like that's like somebody voting for Trump. I don't understand it, but guess what? That's what it is. So
And you gotta keep in mind the machine behind them. When the
yeah,
machine you, it's gonna be pushed to more people.
yeah,
That's the main thing right there. And you know something they told me, like you were saying, is then he becomes Britney Spears. Then because they said they just taking those melodies and just changing the melodies a little bit.
yeah.
But certain it's a certain couple notes
Mhm.
that make a hit record. And they know that formula. And then
AI knows it
yeah.
now.
So it's kind of brainwashing us. Or
Yeah.
not us, because we know what we like.
Well,
But
hey, I tell you what, man. Let's go to positive, man. Let's go to a positive. Let's get positive. Talk about UMCs, man. What was that journey like?
it was incredible. It was incredible. And you know what? I wish Haas was here right now so we could talk about it. But it was incredible because me coming from Columbus
Mhm.
and being like right next to RNS, the producer who made those beats on the first album,
Hmm.
it's you know what I credit the most, like the was really blows my mind even to this day. When they flew me in to do the scratches, I never heard those beats. I
Yeah.
never heard nothing. It's like I'm off the airplane in the studio, and me and Haas was be like, he would get the records. He would go to the records like, we want you to scratch here, and then he would just drop the needle and be like, cut that, because
Yeah.
he did the one to grow on. He was like trying to find something to put in there, and then he was like, hey, and then he's like, cut that hey up, and
Hmm.
was done right on the spot, no rehearsal or nothing. And that's what I really like the most, because that's almost like a musician.
Yeah.
And Kim always says that. He says, you're like a musician. You came in and did your work and left. Like, you didn't get a pre-dub, you didn't get a tape to listen to. So when you got here, you knew what you were gonna do. That was all live, all of that, all those scratches on
Wow.
both those albums was all live. But I have really enjoyed working with those cats and just being in the same studio as Gangstar and being in the same studio as MC Light, Such a Sound in Brooklyn, just recording and seeing plaques, so their plaques, like they recorded this here. That just blew my mind, especially a kid, a nerd coming from
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio. So yes, it was unbelievable. I remember everything. I
Yeah.
took it in. I took it all in.
Yeah. 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 And as you look back, are there any regrets?
So if I would have moved to New York, I would have been bigger.
Yeah.
But I think the Lord protected me from that
Sure.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Because number one, I had a girlfriend. I couldn't see a move, but I didn't want to leave Columbus.
Yeah.
It's like because I would get tired of New York like after a while because I'm not aggressive like that. I'm not like mean. Like I want to hold the door for somebody, and they
Yeah.
hold the door and just like that coldness. But I guess I could say if I would have moved to New York, it would have been a lot better for me. Like my name would have been a lot more household. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stuff they did RNS DJ like Soul Train. They went on Soul Train twice. If
Oh
I would
wow.
New York, I would have been doing that. So that's the only thing I can really say I regret, but I don't regret it because I know how much of a nerd I was. Who
Yeah.
knows? I could have been on drugs. I ain't gonna say on drugs, just being in that life.
Survival. You
Yeah,
said from
and the
the
girl and the
survival.
girls and all those girls like Choir Boy on the Five
Yeah.
Heartbeats.
Ah, so
It
you
would have
got turned out.
yeah turned out. Well, and like I'm not gonna say his name. One of my boys was flying girls out all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I've been like that in Columbus, like flying girls out. All my
Hey,
money
check.
and flying girls out.
All right, see, flying girls out. That's a big topic now. It's a big topic right now because
It
DeAndre
is.
Ayton,
It is.
he flew a chick out and she didn't give him none, so he left her there and flew back to America. She left her there with no money. Question: Does the fly out mean the freak off? You're the pressure.
Uh, here, I'll jump in first.
Yeah.
I, I so to answer your question, no,
Okay. Good.
right? I'm gonna say no, right?
Mhm.
I think as a man, you got to go into it like that. If you're gonna fly
Oh,
somebody out,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You better like this person's personality, you know what I mean,
Cool.
the energy that they bring around, whatever, and not even think
Cool. Yeah.
that far, right? Um, but I think women have to be more accountable, especially going somewhere, right? Somebody flying you out. And if you don't got no bread, it's very clear that you're expecting this man to fit the bill, right? The whole time. And then you see what I mean? And I think uh, when you're living in uh, a country where we as men, our energy is basically you're a man if you're able to provide,
Yeah.
right? And so that's where we get our points. We stack our points with that. You know what I'm saying? So a man is saying, yo, if I'm providing for you, I think you can provide me with some
Yeah.
some
Boom,
stuff that
boom,
you
boom.
have for free, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's up to that woman to really be forthright with expectation, right? And both man and woman, expectation is cool. Like, hey,
It was
like,
private jet flown out. Yeah.
ooh,
It
yeah,
was,
that's heavy.
it was Southwest. It was
Ooh,
but anyway,
huge,
man.
huge.
I, my vote on that is be cool, homeboy. be cool. If you flew her out, you flew her out for a reason. You wanted to get a taste of that, so therefore, play the long game. And then once you get the taste, you do it. But if don't see player like him, he might have left her there and had some, where they're at. Shoot, all you gotta do is go to the casino, and he's back in the game. So yeah.
What's the point of flying her out then? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just go ahead. Just don't bring sand to the beach. You know what I'm saying? You there.
Yeah, well, hey, check it out. A lot of dudes love a lot of sand. Yeah, they bring buckets of sand to the beach. Hey, Kid Magic, man, I want to ask you, man, what is a DJ that don't scratch?
What is the DJ that don't scratch?
Yeah, Jason.
I don't. You know what? DJ Clark Kent, rest in peace.
All right, yeah,
You know what he said? Because I was thinking about that. I was like, he said, man, scratching, all that's extra. That's extra. He said, you can rock a crowd. Can you rock a party?
Gotcha.
He said, that's the main thing. He said, all this other stuff, that's like, you know what I'm saying, salt and pepper. That you don't gotta do that.
Okay.
You don't do that. You know what I enjoy? And don't laugh at me, man. Don't laugh at me.
You might have been
You know
laughing.
what I enjoy when I DJ? Like I do some weddings and sometimes I'll just click on the songs. I'll just click on them.
Yeah.
And seeing people's energy and just seeing how it moves people, certain music.
Yeah.
So I know blending is good.
Yeah.
Good. But people want hits and you got to know the crowd and know what to play at that moment. And you can rock with just, you know what I'm saying, with just like just clicking on songs when you got a full perspective once you read the room right. But I mean, I get it, blending and people look down on it. If you do that, like if you're a push button, not saying that that's the route to go for anybody, but I'm just saying, before I would look like, nah, they got to be cutting and blending.
Yeah.
But when Clark Kent said that and validated that, I'm like, he knows.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, it's to make people move their feet. If you're a DJ at a party, not a DJ competition, but you're DJing a party, if the people are paying attention too much to your ass, it's probably because you fucking up. Hey, nigga, you on that shit. So a DJ is really supposed to be a silent assassin, but a lot of DJs have personalities. That's where hip hop comes into it. And
Exactly.
you got DJs with personality, you want to get on the mic and whatnot. But the early DJs before, keep the party going.
Thank you.
Dancing, that's what it's about. It's about the dance. It's about the dance and the drum.
That's what I think. That's
dance. And when you separate it or take one away, then you're doing something different, man. It's about that dancing and that drumming. All right, well, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Did you ever go to Staten Island to go see the brothers?
Yeah. I stayed with Kim.
Okay.
And we actually did Trying to Set It Straight video on the Staten Island ferry. We shut the ferry down.
They were. Okay.
The video and stuff, and we have the turntable set up on the right there on the dock or whatever you want to call it, right there. Mm-hmm. So if you ever get a chance, you'll see. Yeah, I was always in Staten Island. Always.
Hey, how dangerous is Staten Island ferry? Is it dangerous?
Yeah, it was dangerous.
Yeah.
It was dangerous then. I don't think it is now.
Yeah. Oh hell, there's too many cameras, too much money. Then you know what I mean. Yeah. So yep. I could dig that. Well, yo, check this out. You hear the sound? That means we are going into halftime. At halftime, for halftime, I'm going to do Today in Sports History because I forgot. So we're going to do Today in Sports History for halftime. And in 1976. Bruce Jenner won the decathlon. He was on the Wheaties box. Today.
Wow.
Bruce Jenner. Hey, I'll give a nigga $1 million if they can find Bruce Jenner today. Find Bruce Jenner. Where is Bruce Jenner at?
Nothing. You ain't heard nothing, have you?
So Bruce Jenner is no more. But yeah. Bruce Jenner today, he broke that record, man. But anyway, no, he won the gold medal and so I ain't making fun. Caitlin Clark, that's his name. Caitlin Clark. He won the Kardashians and all that. But yeah, Bruce Jenner did that thing. All right. Excuse me.
You need to drink some more of that watermelon juice.
Voila.
There it is.
Oh, with the gangster chia seeds at the bottom.
Hey.
Hey. But Pod Wars. There's a lot of Pod Wars. Again, that's one thing that I pray I never have to do is come on Sands on Sports. Hey, y'all. Yeah, he was talking that shit about me. Well, guess what? His mama got big feet and a big back. So, you know what I mean? Hopefully I ain't never got to do that or do that. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to everybody at ESPN, Fox. I don't ever want to have to do that stuff. But that's what it is today. It's you fire a shot. Pow! And then somebody get on their platform, fire a shot back, pow! Then they get back on their platform, pow! So we got who was it? Gilly and Cam Newton. Was it Gilly? Yeah, Gilly and Cam Newton. Okay, this is sports, not gossip. So my main concern from that is who is better, Jalen Hurts or Cam Newton? Cam was the boy.
Yeah.
They put the stats up. Jalen up. He beat them in some of them stats. And the most important stat, Super Bowls.
If you're talking pure talent, right?
Yeah.
We're talking Cam Newton, right? He's
Yeah.
just specimen, a physical.
We're talking the combine. Y'all just got there at the combine and run around and we take measurements and all that.
Right. He's
taking Cam Newton.
Clearly the better athlete. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think if you put Cam Newton on that Philly team, right? Would you? I mean, no shots to Jalen. I think he's great, and I think he's underrated. I think
Underrated,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
But you put Cam Newton in that same offense with that same defense. You know what I'm saying? So I myself I would right now give it to Cam, but when it comes to their careers, Jalen's probably going to end up. I mean, he's already from a career perspective, but I'm talking about numbers stuff like that. Really pad those numbers, and I think at some point it'll be no contest.
Yeah. I know you're not into sports, Kid Magic, but I gotta ask, Cam Newton is, don't you?
Mm-hmm, I do.
Okay. And Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Who do you think's better?
Cam.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah. The eye test is always going to tell you Cam Newton. You're going to be like Cam Newton, Jalen. Eye test is always going to, you know what I mean? Cam Newton throw a ball through a brick wall, you know. But again, it's kind of like golf, man. I always bring back to my golf analogy. It's about golf. You can try to kill the ball, but more likely you're not going to hit it square. So it's not about throwing the ball through a brick wall. It's about lobbing the ball so my man can catch it. You know what I mean? So it's about touch. I guess that's the phrase they use, touch. So yeah, maybe Cam might be the better specimen, but Jalen might have the better charisma, touch, to get the victory. Because at the end of the day, if you throw for 300 yards and still lose, guess what? That's nothing.
Facts.
All right, and this just happened. NBA dudes getting arrested again. Gilbert Arenas, he's always in the Pod Wars saying stuff about people and whatnot. He's out there with you, cuz. Hey, cuz, you ain't wrapped up in this Israel scandal, is you, man? Gilbert Arenas just got arrested today for running a gambling operation out of his crib. And they're saying he got ties to the Israeli mob and all type of shit.
Well, first of all, let me I don't have anything to do with any of that.
Okay, just making sure, man.
Gilbert has always been a wild dude, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a wild dude, period. So none of this really surprises me, though. I think you peel back the onion a little bit. He's a great dude. I actually got to sit and talk with this brother for a short period of time.
Okay.
Great dude, but unfortunate situation. I hope everything. I hope he doesn't get caught up in anything too crazy where he's doing like serious jail time.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Israeli moms,
IRS.
Japanese, all these folks, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shenanigans happening in this city that doesn't get talked about. And given the change of environment when it comes to who's in office, a lot of this is going to get flushed out. So, but I hope Gilbert gets this all sorted out. You know what I'm saying? I hope he doesn't do any jail time or anything like that. He can move on. He got a lot of other talents.
Okay, so Gilbert Arenas made 160 million in his career. We're counting pockets. Fuck that. He made 160 million, and he had lucrative endorsement deals on top of that. And today his net worth is 10 million. Now, again, I've never had any of those numbers personally, but I'm just looking at it like how.
Taking care of people,
Yeah,
right? Also, what I'm realizing is money is really not for spending, right? You're supposed to take this energy,
yeah,
currency, and put it to work for
put
you.
it to
That's
work.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to invest. So, I mean, he hasn't been in the league for some years now. So you think lavish style, especially living out here, you know what I'm saying? You spending, just walking out your door, go to the corner store, you spending $100, you know what I'm saying? So, it's important that and a lot of especially us being black men we're late to the party when it comes to education on finances and so forth and so on. So I think that's why he's where he is right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I Marcus Morris, he got arrested too for writing a bad check. Uh,
oh
he just got yeah. My dude, if you can't manage $1,000, like if you work in a job, you make $1,000 a week, and you don't know how to manage that to live off $1,000 a week, you won't be able to manage $1 million a week.
right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? So it's simple. It's simple habits. Like I know. And I was telling myself, like I got a little bit of money to spend, but the only thing I want is peanut butter, a new PS5 joystick, some weed. Nigga, I don't and some Air Force Ones, these tan brown ones go with khakis. Those are the only four things I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want a pride. I don't want none of that. And even if I would go out and spend some. I'm Man, I don't know, dude. So that's just me, and I think I would be that way no matter what's in my account.
yeah.
Because again, I could buy stuff right now, but I did not one. I don't. Nigga, I'm trying to get my rank up in this college football. That's the only thing I'm worried. Can I buy that, motherfucker? I'm playing with Cincinnati Bearcats. Everybody playing with Penn State, Ohio State. Everybody bringing the big dogs. Give me. So I'm getting whacked, man. So I need. Yeah, that's something I would buy. I would buy some victories in college football on PS5. But besides that, dude, I don't. Man, so I just never got that incredible spending. Uh,
Not to cut you off, what the other thing is, there's a lot of people being extorted as well.
yeah.
Let's keep it buck on that. So more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
you got a bunch of money, and this is the problem that I have with the whole broadcasting people's salaries. You know what I'm saying? They know whose salaries to broadcast and who's not. And I think those are dog whistles for the wolves to
Yeah.
come see you. And them cats is like, hey, you moving and shaking out here. You got your jewelry on. You're gonna need some protection. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh no, I'm good. I don't need no protection. No, I'm saying
You
you're
gonna
gonna
need
need some protection.
yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of that going on too. You know what I'm saying?
A
So
whole bunch, a whole bunch of that, and I mean, not in every city, but a lot of those cities, you know, where they have stars and celebrities by the dozens. Oh yeah, it's part of, you know, what your man say? Wiz paid for your man's camp, went to jail. Crip dude, Big U. Wiz gave Big U some money or whatever and whatnot. So. Yeah, man. I don't know. Again, the nigga extort me, he gonna be practicing. He gonna get his shit in coin rolls. He gonna be walking around with a big wheelbarrow full of coins. Man, nigga Jay saying this motherfucker. Yo, man. Hey, we're getting out of the third quarter. We're going into the fourth quarter as a middle-aged, throw up the four J Sands as a middle-aged black man that grew up in the 80s. I gotta say that one of the dopest, I mean, I think of George Jefferson, I think of Fred Sanford, I think of Roger and Rerun, I think of Tootie Facts of Lives, Different Strokes, I think of all the black characters, yo. Theo Huxtable was probably one characters that resonated with me. I believe he was a little older than me, maybe a year older than me or something like that, but he resonated. He would be in the videos. He might not seem all thugged out, you know, cool in the video, but it worked. And the thing about it is he pop up in the videos, but he's the bigger star than anybody in this video. You know what I mean? But he was genuine and man, and as the show went off, and he's out there moving, and you know, he hung with a lot of my brothers in DC. Like when he passed, a lot of my dudes in DC was posting a pic of him and whatnot. But yeah, man, Theo Huxtable and Malcolm Jamal Warner. I don't know. And guess what? I heard the R. Kelly song that was beautiful. Like, what the fuck? How did they get an orchestra? I could see sneaking weed in the jail, motherfucker. How you sneak a motherfucking orchestra in the jail? CO got so
hey, that might have been
nah,
that might have been AI. You know what I'm saying?
nah, that was real deal. It was real deal.
Real?
It was real deal, man.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he hooked up with the. This is what I think happened. He hooked up. They got a church or something in the joint, so you can get a nice recording of him singing on the piano. Then once you get the tracks out to his engineers, they can add choirs, you know what I mean. So I think that's how. But it was done fast as hell. Like that was like Kendrick Lamar speed.
Yeah, that was fast.
Like
That was
yeah,
fast.
but that's how it happens. Again, from a writer's perspective, that's how it happens. Something I did a song about Mac Miller and Jimmy Wapo, and it was just about. It just hit me one day after the boy died. I'm just like, damn, and boom, it's done. So that's how it happens, man. That's how it happens. But again, just a lot of conversation about him, all positive, man. Again, just you know, just growing up and you're getting older, and you're seeing your heroes just fade away, and you just realize, hey, one day it's gonna be me. But yo, and I know the way he died and whatnot, and we all know, but it's just about that boy was bad.
It was.
That was a bad black
Yeah,
man,
it
bro.
was.
Like he'll be in the room, and again, he's the biggest star in the room, but he's the smallest ego in the room. You feel what I'm
Um, um,
saying? And
humble.
that was dope, man. That was dope.
That was real dope. He was,
And
uh,
he was able to do something later in his life that he didn't think that he would be able to do, which was have a child, or he didn't want a child at first, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He ended up having his little girl and actually getting married, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that he's been able to
Yeah.
move his lineage on, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So um rest in power to Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was a he was that big bro through the television for a lot of us. So yeah.
What's your Cosby Show Theo Huxtable memory at Kid Magic?
He was like, just like you said, he was that big bro through the TV that you could relate to. You could just feel his authenticness. Like never hear nothing bad about him. Just a good dude all around. You could guarantee that money that he was legit. You know what I mean? You knew. No scandals, no nothing. Just humble, and just seeing him all those years growing up on him.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Rest in power.
yeah, man.
And you
Touched
know,
up.
and when Dr. Bill Cosby got into his situation, he was Malcolm Jamal Warner spoke up for him. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He
Yeah,
didn't turn his back on him. He was a very uh, just again just a straight laced real dude. You know what I'm saying? Um, and no matter everybody that I've talked to, I didn't know him personally, but you know what I mean. He's had a few conversations with my mother. A bunch of family out here. He was really close to. Um, uh, Everybody that told me about him, they basically said the same thing, which was the fact that he would hit you up out of the blue, say some good words, and when he said, "Hey, I want to meet up. Let's go ahead and have lunch, or let's do this, or let's do that." And here in Hollywood, that's kind of a thing.
yeah,
Like,
say it, yeah.
hey, we're gonna have lunch or whatever, and it never happens. With him, whatever his word was, you can guarantee on that he would make good on that word.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Well,
That's
yo,
super dope. Super dope.
you hear the sound? That means the fourth quarter is over. Kid Magic Rock, you're a star, brother. Hey, I know you're not in sports, but you're going to be on ESPN top 10 plays, baby, because you made a plays today. But yo, uh, just getting out of here, man. Uh, you know, I've been seeing these pictures of people holding pots and pans, just trying to get food in Gaza. I've been seeing it. I know people are starving everywhere. I understand that, but I just gotta speak about what has come across my gaze. And man, that shit is troubling. Like again, because we talk about you don't know what's real, what stage, I don't know, but just looking at this situation, man, you got to be an evil person to again, okay, you're fighting a war against adults, but okay, we're going to traumatize and and genetically genocide your children and make you watch that so maybe you'll back down because us killing you adults isn't working, so we'll go after your women and children now. I just think it's barbaric. But hey, again, that's the world we live in. If you think any different, if a young boy went in there and shot the building in New York, there's been shootings. This is the world we live in, where the worst can happen tomorrow. Matter of fact, it could happen tonight. So I
Mhm.
just pray for those people out there. I don't go around saying pro Palestine and all this, and whatnot. But I'm a human being, and yeah, I don't white, black, whoever. I don't want to see kids in Poland like that. I don't want to see kids in Norway. I don't want to see kids in Russia. I don't want to see kids in. I don't want to see no kids like that. We got too much money, too many resources, too many rich people, but yeah, man, it's just sad to see. So prayers to those people who are in need right now, hungry, starving, like not hungry, like, hey, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A later once I get a couple dollars. No, I'm talking about hungry, like hasn't eating a meal in a week hungry. And people in those situations where they're not worried about, the 401k or they're not worried about the trivial things that first world problems that seem to keep us in the spin around here. They're worried about the basic humane things you need to stay alive. And that's just, yo, bro, that's just real shit that I reflect on. But
Yes.
anyway,
Shame on the Israeli government. Okay, let's just get to it. Shame on the Israeli government. One, and we need to be more proactive in how the U.S. spends our money. You know what I'm saying? So be active in your city and in your state. You let people know what you like and you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You talk to your city councilman. You go to your city. You know what I mean? We got to do a reorg on how we do business here in America. We're supposed to be in control of the government. You know what I'm saying? We have the say in how they spend our money. You know what I'm saying? Here and abroad. So yeah, no, I'm with you on that, fam. That's it. Seeing that was horrible. And again, we talked about accountability earlier. We all need to be a little more accountable in how we look globally here in America.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Well, DJ, Kid, Magic, Rock, can you please tell people? Because check this out. I'm sure if Nas come and say, "Yo, Kid, Magic, Rock, I need some scratches on this joint, man." Premier just let me down, man. He don't want to do scratches. He needs you. I'm sure you gonna do them cuts for Nas and Primo. So somebody want cuts. Somebody want to talk to you. Somebody just want to kick it in the bus. How do they get in touch with you with your socials and all that? And if you got some new stuff coming up, man, let us know about the new projects and all that too, bro.
I appreciate it. DJ Kid Magic Rock at gmail.com. And basically, I love working with people who have the same love for real hip hop. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's make some music.
I know that's right, man. Well, check this out. I'm Jason. That's DJ Kid Magic Rock. It's Terry Jahi. This is Sands on Sports, and we out of here, y'all. Peace.